Imagine waking up full of energy, clear mind, and ready for the day ahead, compared to rolling out of bed, foggy, exhausted, and feeling depleted. It's incredible, but the way we nourish our body truly creates this difference. Today, I'm here to convince you that embracing a whole foods diet packed with essential nutrients can rewire your physical health, mental focus, hormone balance, and overall perspective on life. What you eat shapes your energy, mood, and long-term health. Whether you're battling fatigue or stress or just want to feel good, this speech can show you food can be your superpower. I've lived this transformation myself, moving from nutrient-depleted foods to eating intentionally to nourish myself has changed me. I used to deal with tons of fatigue, but eating more and healthier has turned that around. I've researched extensively on this topic to understand the why. Today I'll explain the dangers of processed food and even undereating, which can often lead to hidden malnutrition and nutrient depletion, and also share how a healthier diet can solve these problems and how this change can transform you with some steps to start. First, let's face the problem. Poor dietary choices like processed foods and undereating can harm our health physically, mentally, and even hormonally. Processed foods loaded with harmful chemicals and seed oils can cause inflammation that hurts both the body and mind. For example, red 40, a common food dye in snacks, especially children's snacks, is linked to hyperactivity and potential cancer risks, according to a 2022 study done by Environmental Health. Excessive omega-6 fats from seed oils like canola or soybean can also increase inflammation while also raising heart disease risk, as noted in a 2019 British Medical Journal study. As well as processed food, undereating, especially for women, can be just as damaging. It spikes cortisol and disrupts estrogen, increasing risks of depression and PMDD, according to a 2020 journal in Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism study. Women who undereat face a 50% higher risk of hormonal imbalances and can worsen mood and stress, often found. These choices leave us malnourished often without us even realizing it and draining our energy and joy. Now the solution. A whole foods diet which is rich in essential nutrients can satisfy your body's needs and restore physical, mental, and hormonal health. Whole foods deliver proteins like eggs or beef, fats like olive oil or avocados, and even carbs like quinoa or rice provide vital nutrients for muscle repair, brain health, and energy reserves. A 2021 study shows how whole food diets can reduce depression and anxiety symptoms by up to 30%. You also don't need a big budget to make this work. Now take a look at this visual aid, the Dirty Dozen list. It shows which produce like strawberries to buy organic to avoid pesticides, and which like avocados are safe to buy non-organic and can save you money. So here's the visual aid and the Dirty Dozen. You have like spinach, strawberries, peaches, blackberries, which is new in 2025, potatoes new in 2025, and then the Clean 15 means you don't have to buy them organically, like watermelon, papaya, mushrooms, carrots, kiwi, bananas. Okay. There's also other ways to eat better, like making simple swaps, such as choosing chips cooked in olive oil, looking more at ingredients, or even cooking a fun meal at home instead of going out and buying fast food. And this helps to make healthy eating more accessible and effective. Finally, you have the choice to picture two futures. A whole foods diet can create a thriving, healthy life. It can boost energy, mood, and hormonal balance. As a balanced diet with adequate calories can support us physically and mentally and hormonally as well, and helps us to improve our stress management, sleep, and cognition. Whole foods also can enhance mental clarity and reduce anxiety by nourishing the brain, but persisting with poor dietary habits can often lead to struggle. Seed oils and processed food drive chronic health issues like heart disease and zap our vitality. As well as this, undereating can also worsen depression and make life harder for all of us. A diet heavy in processed foods can trap you in a constant state of exhaustion, frequent illness, and missed moments of joy. Relying on foods with things in it like red 40 risks ongoing mental fatigue and reduced productivity, hindering work and personal success. So which future will you choose? Today, I've shown how processed foods and undereating can harm our bodies and mind, and how a nutrient-dense whole foods diet can heal us, and how this change can create a healthier, more enjoyable future. Fueling your body with whole foods isn't just about eating, it's about unlocking physical strength, mental clarity, and hormonal balance that can transform how you live. I know this because eating more and healthier as a woman freed me from the fatigue that I've felt, and I've seen others light up with the same change. It can feel overwhelming, but we can start small. Swap a processed snack for maybe some fruit and almond butter. Check the Dirty Dozen list and go by that, helping your grocery list, or even cook a simple meal at home with good ingredients. Your body deserves to thrive, and you have the power to make it happen one bite at a time.
Yay! Now let's eat some fried chicken.